Welcome back to Eger for the opening day of this 2017 Eger World Cup. Hello from Will Downing. It is session number 3 and it's the men's 59 kg that's coming up. We've got 12 lifters involved in this. Very good geographical spread of medals so far. And yet again there is Hungarian representation. They've already picked up a couple of medals here. One senior, one junior. And we've got junior events coming up here as well. In terms of the Hungarian competition, István Tóth is the man to watch here. He's in Group B. We'll see him quite early, actually. Final session gets underway at 19:15 Central European Time, 7:15 in the evening, 6:15 if you're watching in the UK, Ireland or Portugal. First day of 4. And already we've seen a plethora of gold medals. 5 handed out. Hungary, Egypt, Algeria, Poland and Spain. Plus a junior gold as well for Ukraine. We're going to have 2 gold medals awarded in this 59 kg because we have a junior category as well in this. More than likely we're going to see those 3 lifting first, at least 3 of the first 4 will. Final major event ahead of the World Championships in Mexico City from the 30th of September. We'll see the first of our entrants from the United Arab Emirates as well. He's actually first to go. Great sporting facilities immediately around the hotel where this event is taking place, where all the athletes are staying. The Hotel Eger and Park, 2 hotels which have been joined together by a bridge in the middle. But the park is right here. It's literally behind that black screen you can see at the back of the previous picture.
4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, men's up to 59 kg category. Osama Al-Balushi, please be prepared. Loaders, please load the bar to 68 kg, rack height 14. Thank you. The bar is loaded to 68 kilograms for the first attempt from the United Arab Emirates, Osama Al-Balushi.
So Osama Al-Balushi is the first to go from the United Arab Emirates. He's 14 years old. So he's going for 68 kg here right from the start. They're always well represented. They obviously stage the FASA World Cup every year, the first few months annually. Starting off at 68. That was nicely done. And he's good. So Osama Al-Balushi is off the mark at 68 kg. 1st of January 2003. His birth date. He has to be the youngest competitor here. I'd put money on it. He's one of 3 junior competitors in this. The other 2 we'll see quite considerably later in the competition. For Azerbaijan, Sarvaganiyev. 34-year-old in position. So attempting 75 to take the lead. Straight up, and that will be 3 out of 3. All the officials happy with what they've seen there, so that gets them off the mark. But there's a considerable step up in class coming now for the final 4 lifters of this opening round, and this is just Group B. Obviously it gets heavier the further on we go into Group A. So the extra weight's going on. Everybody from here on in over the 100 mark. Well, it's going to be another Hungarian competitor we will see straight away as the third to lift.
10 kilograms for the first attempt from Hungary,
István Tóth going for 110. 8th in the European Championships here 2 years ago, 17th in the World Championships in 2010. Previously competed in sitting volleyball and looked across the hall, saw powerlifting going on. That was back in 1992, not today or yesterday. So to 110. Well, that looked good from here. 3 out of 3. It's been a clean slate for everyone so far. He's 60 now, István Tóth, but still going strong. He's been competing in this for 25 years.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 110 kilograms for the first attempt from Hungary, Eger. Ladies and gentlemen, we successfully cleared the new junior world record.
So now for Hungary, Georgi Stano, he's going for 110. The current junior world record is 100. Now there are continental records which are heavier, including the European record, which is 140. Presumably they're old era records. This will be a new one. World record set in Dubai back in March by Askol Sharolgapov of 100. Stano going for what would be a new junior world record, and he's aiming at 110, and we have others who will be aiming for higher. So we might see this world record go a couple of times today. It's looked good. That is a new junior world record.
It's a new junior world record.
110 kg and probably a lot more left in the tank.
11 kilograms, rack height 17.
Good championships immediately for the host nation Hungary. 2 medals, with one of them being gold and the first world record of the week as well. It being a junior one, and no doubt a recalibrated one, but a world record all the same. That's what we're talking about in IAAF athletics, aren't we?
The bar is loaded to 111 kilograms for the first attempt from Italy, Paolo Agosti.
So Paolo Agosti is next up for Italy. Also competes quite successfully in parasailing. He's the Italian Championship silver medalist. 25-year-old, and he's going for 111 and the lead. Stano, by the way, after that world record, is going for a target of 10 more in the next round of 120. Toth having cleared 110, wants 117 next time out. So Paolo Agosti. Originally was aiming for 110. He was one of 4 to actually put himself down for that. As a result, added on an extra kg, which hasn't troubled him at all. That will be 3 out of 3.
Good.
Well, clears from everybody so far, which is encouraging. Paolo Agosti of Italy is our new leader. Phew. So this will be the end of the opening round, and it's Pablo Daniel Melgar Jimenez of Argentina, who's aiming for 113.
For the first attempt from Argentina, Pablo Daniel Melgar Jimenez.
Coming out with his coach, Sofia Cardona. He was 5th in the Pan Ams in Toronto 2 years ago, having made his major international debut in Guadalajara at the previous Para Pan Ams in 2011. So Melgar aiming for 113. It's tentative, but he's got it. 2-1 in his favour. So it's thumbs up across the board. Everybody's been successful with their opening attempt. Definitely will be a change in lifting order in the second round. Quite a variety of additional weights being put in.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 72 kilograms for the second attempt from the United Arab Emirates, Osama Al-Balushi.
So Al Belushi, having cleared 68 last time out, the 14-year-old comes out again, aiming for a lift of 72 kg. Belushi effectively untroubled last time out with his lift of 68, this for heavier. Same story here, I think. Yep, 3 out of 3. Good work by Osama Al Belushi. Quite a bit of jostling between what you might call the main four in Group B in terms of the weight at least. If things go right in Group A, for the competitors with the heavier targets, then a bit of a gap in standard, as would be the case between Group A and Group B. But Stano and Melgar Jimenez may have a good prospect here if things go awry in Group A. So Sarvar Ganiev of Azerbaijan, his second round attempt will be 85. We haven't had a miss yet. And that's how it will remain. 3 out of 3. And Ganiev clears 85. Decent crowds again for this afternoon session, a session 3 of 4 on the opening day. So we see Paolo Agosti coming out again. The last round he cleared 111, now he's adding 5 kg to this. Others adding up to 10, as we've seen with Ganiev, as we're going to see with Georgi Stano. Would mean Augusti being overtaken if everybody's successful in this second round. At the second best attempt of the opening round, but if everybody clears in this second round, he'd fall down to 4th. But we'll see if he's calculated right. his target so far. 116 from Augusti. And the strain was there, but he got it absolutely right. 3 out of 3, and he is our new leader. But there's still 3 more attempts to come in the next round, which will be heavier.
Attention for the audience, please put your mobile phone on silent mode or switch it off. Thank you. Thank you. The bar is loaded to 117 kilograms for the second attempt from Hungary, István Tóth.
So István Tóth returning for Hungary. 110 he cleared in the opening round. This is for 117. High finish when the European Championships were held here 2 years ago. Added 7 kilograms to the weight. Went up by degrees. I wonder if that's good enough. 2 red lights out of the 3 for István Tóth. That's the first miss we have of the competition, so Paolo Augusti is still our leader on 116 in this Group B. Quite a few news crews from Hungarian TV here first thing this morning for the opening sessions. And they got to witness a Hungarian gold immediately. That via Nander Tunkel. So now aiming for 118, this is Pablo Daniel Melgar Jimenez of Argentina. Pablo Melgar. 113 in the first round, this aiming for 118. Motion was not smooth enough because 2 red lights out of 3. Just a margin of hesitation. Has to go up in one fluid movement, as you all know. So 1 more to go in this second round. Extra weights going on for what would be another new junior world record.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 120 kilograms for the second attempt from Hungary, György Stanó.
Georgi Stanó, who finished 8th in the Paralympic Games, and all 3 of his attempts were good. He's one of the Sports Personality of the Year nominees here. European Junior silver medalist here 2 years ago. From the Power Station Club, he's from Zentes. 4th in the last Europeans in the senior and junior silver on top of that. So he's already cleared 110, which is a new junior world record. And 10 minutes later, is he ready to smash it again? aiming for another junior world record, and he has it! 120! Good work. He is our leader in Group B, with the heavier men to come in Group A. So one more junior competitor who is actually going Group A in actual Sharil Gapov. It's only gold and silver being awarded in the junior, and at the moment in the gold medal position, and that is Georgi Stano, as is the case in the senior as well. So Sava Al-Balushi is in the silver medal position in the junior for the moment, and as we've been saying, what a junior. This for 76. It's gone up in 4 kilogram increments to date. All the way through. And 2 out of the 3 officials happy with it. He's cleared them all. So 76 kg has him in second place in the junior overall. And only Zaril Gapov in Group A can deny him a medal now. There's quite a gap, by the way, between the 2 afternoon sessions. The reason for that is we have the opening ceremony at 17:30 Central European Time. So it's a lesser gap for the remainder of the week for the evening sessions. Sarvar Ganiev of Azerbaijan is back. 75 and 85 he's cleared so far, and this for the ton. He's aiming for 100. Well, it was much more of a struggle for him, and it is 3 red lights. So it's 85 for Sarvar Ganiev. Good performance though. 75 and 85 he's lifted. Still the 2 Hungarian competitors in this Group B to round off with their final round throw in the coming minutes. Give themselves a position close to the lead going into Group A.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 120 kilograms for the third attempt from Hungary,
Istvan Tóth then for Hungary, gunning for 120. Success with 110, but not 117. That's a bit more of a struggle, but he is upping it by 3 compared to the previous mark, which he missed. Gone up very slowly and too slowly. He won't be given that. So it's 120 he's missed out on, same as 117, but successful with 110, so he's currently in 4th place. Well, he won't be overtaken from his position in terms of those in Group B. 3 to go in this section. So Paolo Agosti, the powerlifting sailor. It's 120 he's gunning for. He's got the previous 2, 111 and 116. So this for the lead, a share of it to match with Georgi Stano of Hungary. He's gone up by 4 kg in this 3rd and final round. Feeling he won't be given that. Not by any of them, I'm afraid. Effort and lots of, but a no lift. So he stays on 116. He can be overtaken in this Group B by Pablo Melgar of Argentina, who is on now. He's aiming for 121, having achieved 113 earlier but missed 118. That's our location, the Hotel Eger and Park, following the merging somewhere in the midst of time of the Hotel Eger and the Hotel Park. It's all the one complex now. Everybody's staying here and competing here. Impressive multi-purpose venue. Pablo Melgar then, having lifted 113, he missed at 118, and this adding a further 3. Well, the movement was fluid, but the lift was not. And again, that was given thumbs up from one of the officials, but not all. Two red lights, and that's a no lift. 121, so Melgar ending on 113, which has him in third place in Group B. And to round off this section, aiming for further great things, Georgi Stano.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 123 kilograms for the Delta tank from Hungary, Georgi Stano.
Georgi Stano of Hungary then. Currently leading the junior event, and this aiming at 123. And 120 he has cleared so far. Nope. Two reds out of the three, so 120 he will remain. Now the first two listed as junior world records, and as we said earlier, there are continental records which are heavier than that, and on our system ahead of this lift, unlike the previous two, it didn't say that it would be a junior world record if he lifted it, so perhaps there, as was intimated, might have been a computer glitch there earlier. He didn't get that anyway, so that won't be listed as a record. So now that's Group B. We're moving on to Group A now, and we've got 6 more in this. Much heavier weights likely to come into the equation here as well. Including the man who had been listed as the junior world record holder on 100 kg. And here he is, Axel Zarilgapov, who's aiming for 112 straight away. So in terms of targets, 120 is the gold medal position in the junior. And currently in second place is Al Belushi on 76, who, if this is achieved, would be knocked out of the 2 medal positions. For Kazakhstan, no major global championships under his belt, but he did win gold in the junior in this category at the FASA World Cup in Dubai a couple of months ago for 112. And he has got into the junior medals already. He's up into second place and another 9 on top of that. And the gold would be his.
125 kilograms for the first attempt from Australia, Nang Nguyen.
From Perth in Western Australia, Nang Nguyen. He's aiming for 125. Made his name first in wheelchair basketball with the Be Active Perth Wheelcats. Former track athlete, wheelchair racing, and a former cyclist too. He was 5th in the Kuala Lumpur World Cup last year and 14th in the World Championships in Dubai 3 years ago. So there's the heaviest weight that we've seen attempted so far. And the officials love that all the way through. And that is the lead for Nang Nguyen of Australia. Fantastic wheelchair racing program they have in Australia, but Nguyen has crossed across to powerlifting. And right now he's in the gold medal position, but huge distance to be travelled yet in this. Bartosz Kojata for Poland, the 7th in the European Championships here in Eger 2 years ago, began in 2006. From Sroda Swaska. It's 7 kg more than we saw with Nang, and he's got it. Originally was aiming for 135, but changed his horizons to 132. Everybody else is sticking to their original planned lift. Third last to go in this opening round of Group A, Juhani Kokko of Finland. Best result was silver in the 2013 European Championships. But he's had some very major close calls since then. 6th in the Paralympic Games in Rio, 5th in the previous Europeans here. But in Russia, that silver medal victory in Alexin 4 years ago for Juhani Kokko. This an attempt at 140. Well, that seemed quite straightforward
Good lady.
And it's turned out to be that way. Now, not only is that better than what we've seen already, it's also better than what the other three are planning in the second round.
60 kilograms, track height 14.
Good news.
Thank you. The bar is loaded to 160 kilograms for the first attempt from Chile, Jorge Carinao.
So now representing Chile, it is Jorge Caranao from Santiago, who unfortunately for him was injured
Bruno Kara, please.
for the South American Para Games 3 years ago. He was also injured for the Sao Paulo tournament ahead of the Paralympic Games last year. He was 6th in Rio back in September. This 20 kg heavier than Coco's attempt. We have heavier to come in this opening round, but for 160. Caranao took his time a little, but he might be okay.
Good
He is. He's got it. 2 white lights, and that's fine out of the 3. 160, he's clear and he's in the lead.
165 kilograms, track height 5.
So a Chilean lead, obviously disappointment of missing a major championship in his home city, but he's well in contention here. Last to go, Bruno Kara of Brazil, 4th in the Paralympic Games, the computer engineer who finished 8th at the World Championships in Dubai and will be a prime candidate for Mexico City from the end of September. It's up for it straight away. This for 165 and for the lead.
Okay. Start. Stop.
Oh, he didn't waste his time, did he? He's got it! And he's got the lead on 165. Bruno Kara. Fabulous. Well, that's a big moment for the young Brazilian.
Thank you. The bar is loaded for 150
So back into round 2 and the return of Askol Sharapogulov of Kazakhstan, who's currently lying in second place, the silver medal position in the junior. 115 would not see him overtake Stano. I would see him improve his best of the day. Which he has done.
Loaders behold about 130 kilograms at height 14.
So there'll be a little bit of jostling here if Nang Nguyen of Australia can manage to get the next lift. He's aiming for 130.
Kilograms for the second attempt from Australia, Nang Nguyen. Marcos Riata, please be ready.
He's in prime contention at the moment, but will really need a lifetime's best in order to clatter into the medals. He's aiming for 130, which is 10 kg off for now. Took a lot out of him, but you know what? I think it's good. Yes, 130. He's clear. He actually still stays in 5th place. He doesn't overtake Kuriata, who's got the next.
The bar is loaded to 137 kilograms for the second attempt from Poland, Bartosz Kuriata.
Bartosz Kuriata from relatively nearby Poland.
Please be ready.
From Schroeder Slaska, which is one of the outlying areas of Wrocław. Just about 30 minutes away. So Kuriata is aiming for 137. He put tons into it, but only 1 out of the 3 happy with what they saw, so he'll have to come back. 132 is best so far, and Nguyen only 2 kilograms behind. But the 3 best lifters of the day so far are coming back for their second attempt. And the first of these to come will be the Finn Juhani Kokko.
46 kilograms for the second attempt from Finland, Juhani Kokko.
Did 140 last time out, aiming for 146 here. Sixth in Rio at the Paralympic Games, fifth in the last Europeans here in Eger, having won that silver 2 years previously. In Russia, in Alexin. Very, very fluid. 3 out of 3, 146. He stays in third place. And that might just have been the lift that secured him the bronze medal. It's unlikely he's going to target any higher, much higher than what he's achieved there. Meanwhile, Caranau of Chile and Bruno Kara of Brazil really are fighting for gold here. Caranau, having lifted 160 last time out, is aiming for 165 now, which is what Bruno Kara achieved in the first round. Kara wanting to add 2 kg onto that for his second round attempt. Kokko on 146 is now 14 clear of Kuriata, who missed his second round attempt. And had he got that of 137, would have put a lot of pressure on the Finn, because he'd have only been 3 behind. But now a big gap between those two. So Jorge Caranau aiming for 165. Looks like the gold is going to South America, but where? So Jorge Caranau for a share of the lead, straining to get it up there. He's got 1 white light but 2 red, so back to the drawing board, and he finds himself now at 160, and it could be the case for him that Bruno Kara pulls a further 2 away. Well, the Chilean will now know the pressure that is on him. So Bruno Kara, his second attempt from Salto, 165 he cleared in the first round, which is what was being attempted by Jorge Caranau there unsuccessfully. This is for 167. It's a quick mover. And he's extended his lead by a further 2. Kara now on 160, Bruno Kara on 167. And at the moment, Kara now is going to aim again for 165 in the final round, and Kara for 168, but I bet that changes before they come out. Yoni Koko is not going to overtake them. He's aiming for 150. Nobody at the moment is attempting to overtake him. So the 3 medalists are solidified. Kara will now go for 172 in the last round. Will Kara now attempt to match, to snatch the gold? He can still go for 168, Kara now, and obviously a Bruno Kara failure, with Kara now being successful, would see the gold medal move west from Brazil to Chile. Anyway, that's for the future. Axel Zarolkapov of Kazakhstan is aiming for 117, and it is silver for him then in the junior, with Georgi Stano of Hungary taking his country's, the home nation's, second gold of this World Cup in Eger for 117. Well, that looked very, very assured. It looked very, very good. 100% return from the officials. 117 for Axel Zarolkapov. So Stano finishes 6th overall, and he will take gold in the junior for Hungary. We're down to the final 5, and things may be about to shuffle around a bit here. Bartosz Kuriata missed at 137 last time out. He's going to go for the same mark here. He's currently in 4th place, but Nang Nguyen, who's currently just behind him in the pecking order, will be attempting after the pole to poleaxe him. So Bartosz Kuriata stepping up for 137. No minimum effort, but the minimum result. 2 reds, stays on 132 then. So he's currently 4th, but can be overtaken now by Australia's Nang Nguyen. Nguyen, currently 5th. This would see him leap up 1 more place to 4th place in this Eger World Cup. Having been 5th in the Kuala Lumpur World Cup last year. for Australia. Oh, he's struggling, he's not going to make it. So he'll stay in 5th place, and that matches the result from Kuala Lumpur last year. Valiant attempt. We're down then to the final 3. So Ioanni Koko is in 3rd place, and that's where he'll remain. He's cleared 146 in his second round, and this for 150. Koko, who finished 6th with a lift of 145. In Rio at the Paralympic Games, he'd actually missed his first 2 attempts in that. He's been successful all the way here so far. He's been competing at major championships since Beijing 2008 and the Paralympic Games there. This to wrap up a fine bronze medal winning performance. And he has 3 out of 3. 3 lifts out of 3, and all 3 judges giving him the nod of approval as well with his final attempt. So Jorge Kara now has changed his horizon. Certainly, originally he was going to go for the second time for 165, having missed that in the second round. Going for 167 here, which would match Bruno Kara. And Kara now is lighter by 3 kg. So this would be the lead on countback. For 167, having missed 165. Oh, he's in trouble. No. So it's silver. 160 was his best. Silver for Chilean Bruno Kara. Brazil gets the gold. And Bruno Kara wants to go out in a blaze of glory. He has the gold medal in the back pocket. Now wants the heavier lift as well.
Thank you. The prize goes to 172 kilograms for the third attempt from Brazil, Bruno Kara.
So Bruno Kara comes out. His winning margin is currently 7 kg, and if he gets this, it would be 12. Narrowly missed out on a medal in Rio. And that was on countback as Dimitrios Bakokristos of Greece lifted the same weight as his. This was only 54 kg, but Bakokristos lighter in weight and took the bronze. Kara was fourth, but he's won here. He has the Eger World Cup gold. For 172. I think that'll do it. And it will. So that's 3 successful lifts for Bruno Kara, 172 kg, and the gold is his. So gold to Bruno Kara of Brazil, lifting 172. Jorge Caranao of Chile with the silver with 160. And Ioanni Koku of Finland with the bronze, 150. We'll be back with the victory ceremony shortly. I'm deaf. What? Ah, still talking. Yeah, still talking. Long days, I'll tell you. Yeah. Oh no, it definitely is, because you've got the opening ceremony. So we're here for 11 hours. Oh, it's a good question. I don't know. I haven't had it on. Normally it takes a few hours for it all to add up. I can find out very quickly. The internet's also very slow here. I'll see if I can look it up very quickly. It's good work. It's a nice company looking after it.
Ladies and gentlemen, victory ceremony of the junior men's up to 59 kilogram category. Please welcome the medalists.
So 2 victory ceremonies to wrap up this second men's session of the day. 3 of the 4. We're back at 19:15 Central European time for the final session of the day. But before that, we've got the opening ceremony, and before that, we've got the medal ceremony for junior and senior across this 59 kg. Opening ceremony is on in 40 minutes. 14 years old, Osama Al-Balushi of the United Arab Emirates takes bronze and 3rd place. Lifted 76 kg, which for somebody who's 14 years old, it's not a bad start to the career, is it? Axel Zarulkapov of Kazakhstan, the former world record holder, takes the silver, lifted 117. Hungary's second gold of the opening day. Georgi Stano, their 3rd medal overall. Fruitful time already for the host nation. Previously silver as a junior in the last Europeans in this building, and now he wins the Eger World Cup Junior title. Second time that we've heard the host nation's anthem for Hungary, and this in honour of György Stano. 2 lifts which were ranked as junior world records. 120 his best of the day. Three medals for Hungary so far. One more medal ceremony to go in this session.
Ladies and gentlemen, victory ceremony of the senior men's up to 59 kg category. Please welcome the medalists.
And now the senior medal ceremony. Again, good competition here. Quite a bit of peril, if you like, in terms of who was going to achieve what.
The medals will be presented by Anita International Director of the Hungarian Paralympic Committee and by someone we welcome a powerlifting competition. Bronze medalist representing Finland, Juhani Kokko.
So first of all, bronze for Finland and Juhani Kokko. Lifted 150 in the final round, but unable to break past the top 2. Was under threat for quite a bit by Nguyen of Australia and Bartosz Kuriata of Poland, but held on.
Silver medalist representing Chile, Jorge Carinao.
Silver for Chile for Jorge Carinao, who came close to the gold. Needed to lift 167 in the final round to overtake Bruno Kara in terms of body weight on the head-to-head, but couldn't get it lifted. Had led for a bit of the first round, as indeed had Kokko. Everybody succeeded in that opening round, but skull for Brazil for Bruno Kara. 3 successful lifts: 165, 167 and 172. 4th in the Paralympic Games in Rio, but he wins at the Eger World Cup in Hungary.
Please raise if you are able for the national anthem of Brazil.
So gold for Brazil, silver for Chile, and bronze for Finland. That's the end of the anthem. Yeah, great result for Bruno Kara, as we say, just edged out down into 4th place in Rio under the bodyweight rule, and it almost happened to him here as well.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now information, we will have the opening ceremony at 5:30. We would like to invite the representative of the countries to the warming up area.
So in half an hour's time, we've got the opening ceremony, and at 19:15 Central European time, we have the final session of the day, and it is for the women's 55 kg. So the next action in 2 hours, 15 minutes. Until then, it's goodbye.
No tempo. Józsi nagyon lent van. Még. Józsi, nem jó. Nem húzódik el, vagy az egyik oldalra, vagy a másik oldalra. Még.